All right, Shalom. Shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving out praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet service scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters that are sincere in your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off of this little video that I have, just a little short clip. And it's basically just going to show the severity of when the times to come, how women are going to be a primary target. You see, ultimately from these other different men and things like that, you know, when society really does collapses, which we know is coming very soon to this place, America. But I'm going to allow this little video to play that I have, and we're going to grab a few precepts. Lord's willing to be edifying. Fair use.
Just a PSA for girlies in the district, especially runners. I was walking past Union Station, and there was a whole group of DEA federal officers. And I said, what are you supposed to be protecting us from? And he goes, everything. And I looked back and I said, yeah, because I feel so scared. And I started to walk away, and he yelled at me, him being a middle-aged white man, yelled at me, come back here with that little skirt. Told a Metro police officer, didn't look surprised, didn't look like he cared at all. He barely even looked me in the eyes. I feel so safe, DC.
You see? And you heard what it is that she basically said. And yeah, that's the time and seasons we're coming into, man, where a lot of you women, you see, especially you American women, are about to get a severe wake-up call, man, to reality. That a lot of these men that you think are set up to protect you, that they really don't care. You see, and that's what a lot of you women are about to learn the hard way, especially in these times we're about to come into. You see, because as the scriptures have said, it's going to be a time like no other. And these police officers are not going to be regarding you women, man. You see, when all hell is breaking loose, there's not going to be anyone to defend you, to protect you. And you're already seeing signs of that now. You see, with everything they're doing, we see that we're moving in the direction of, hey, everything is about to get crazy out here, man. You see, and it's going to be worse for women. Like I said, you know, that ultimately does not have a man with them, man. Because like I said, these people here in America, majority of the women, you know, they've been taught through feminism and all type of other different, programs that ultimately Esau has given them, and that they're superior and that they're this, that, and the third, and that they don't need a man and all of that craziness. But like I said, in these times we're about to come into, a lot of you women are about to realize that you need a man, especially when there's complete lawlessness happening outside, which is going to come to the streets of America very soon. You see, that's why it tells you in 2nd Esdras 8:50, for many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter time that dwelt in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And that's the reason why a lot of these women in their mind, you see, they feel as though they don't need a man, is because of their pride. That's first. You can see the ego, that independent mindset that they've been given by the so-called white man. Hey, all of that is about to come to an end very soon, man. Like I said, the Lord is about to allow people to wake up to reality, man. And it's going to happen soon, man, when things begin to really start getting worse in this country, which is coming soon, man. You see, it's only a matter of time. So I'm going to actually grab this precept that I got right here. This is Zechariah chapter 14, right? Because we know that these things will happen in America, man. You see, a lot of women out here, you know, you will be top priority, man. When these maniacs and all of these different types of guys that get their time to do whatever it is they want to do, when all hell really does break loose, you women are going to be the top priority, man. You see, you're going to be the main focus of attention, man. You see? And I'm going to actually read this precept, then I'm going to pull out another video. But this is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 1. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. Verse 2. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, right? Jerusalem representing the people before a place, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, both men and women. And the city shall be taken. How is that going to happen? By these military troops. You see, these Gurga troops, and they're going to be the same ones that is going to be abusing you women, man. Same ones taking advantage of you. You don't have a man. You out there all alone doing whatever you thinking you can do to get by in these times that are coming. Hey, a lot of you women going to be getting snatched up, man. That's just what it is. That's what's going to be happening soon come in this place. You see? And now we're coming into the time where, like I said, they're going to be able to snatch you up and get away with it. Because guess what? There's going to be complete lawlessness in America. There's not going to be any police you can call on. There's not going to be any, none of these things that you have now. All of that soon comes is going to be stripped away in these times, right? And it said, and the city shall be taken, and the houses shall be rifled, right? and the women ravished, right? And half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city, right? And I'm going to read that verse too, but we're going to read it in the NLT, right? And it says, I will gather all the nations to fight against Jerusalem. The city will be taken, right? Talking about the military troop coming in, martial law, all of that good stuff, right? It says the houses looted, people houses are going to begin vandalized. These Gurga troops are going to just be doing whatever, right? And the women raped, right? That's what it says, literally, but that's what's going to happen, man. A lot of you women out there with that independent mindset, you see, you're going to begin taken advantage of in these times. That's why a lot of you women are going to understand that in these times to come that you need a man of the Lord, because ultimately that's going to be your only refuge and only protection in these times, man. Because majority of these men here in America, they're sick. A good majority of these guys, these heathens, these 2/3, they're going to be out here doing all type of madness. You see, especially among you women, man, because like I said, a lot of you women, y'all have been proud too long. And a lot of these men, I mean, a lot of them just can't wait to, unleash a lot of frustration and aggression that they have within them, man. And who you think they're going to unleash it upon? The weaker vessel, man, you women. You see, these are the things that are coming. It says half the population will be taken into captivity and the rest will be left among the ruins of the city, right? When it's talking about them captivities, it's talking about a lot of people going into these concentration camps that you got Donald Trump then build it all around the United States. You see, the ICE centers, the FEMA camps, those are the places where a lot of you people are going to be getting held in these times. You see, these are the days that are fastly approaching, right? And it's only a matter of time. But I'm going to go into this video real quick. Bear with me so I can pull it up so we can watch this one. You see, because like I said, the woman was basically going into it about, how women and children are going to be top priority in these times that are coming, man. And she's absolutely right. You see, they are, right? That's why it's important for you women out there, especially you women of the tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indian women, to be seeking the men of the Lord in this time, man, to begin right with the Lord first and foremost, you see, and learning how to be obedient, learning how to be submissive, learning how to be a woman, you see, because ultimately the Lord is only going to lead the elect lady to his men in these times. You see, he's not going to lead a Shirley, a Big Keisha, a Raquisha, and all of you ghetto, harlots out there. The Lord is not going to lead you to his men in these times that are coming, man. You see, a lot of you women are going to be left to fend for yourself. And I'm talking about you women that are proud. You see, you women that's, got that American mindset, you see. But we're going to get into this video.
They are great actors. These people are ticking time bombs. A lot of us are waiting for the system to crash so we can stop paying bills and we can stop going to work. But there are other people who are waiting, right? They're waiting for chaos. They're waiting for the unlawfulness so that they can enact all the twisted, dark shit that's in their head.
Right? And you hear what it is this woman is saying, and she's absolutely right. You got a lot of men, you see, and women. You just got a lot of people in general. You got a lot of 2/3 Jakes. You got a lot of Edomites, a lot of other heathens. You see, a lot of these people, they can't wait for, like she said, these times of chaos to ensue and to come. So that gives them justification to act out all of the sinister, evil things that these people want to do. Because you walking past a lot of people every day in our day-to-day lives, and these people do not got it, man. These people are literally at the brink of, bugging out, you see? And they can't wait for something like this to happen where they can ultimately, do all of the sick fantasies that they ultimately have in their mind to do. You see, this is what people is waiting on, man. And like I said, it's going to be bad for you women in these times, man. You see? Not for the elect lady, of course, because the Lord is going to lead her to the elect man. But I'm talking about for you 2/3 women of our nation, man. This is going to be a very terrible time. You see?
Waiting to do it. Now, these are your neighbors. It's going to be your neighbors, your doctors, your lawyers. You feel me? Like, seemingly normal people. But they not all the way there. They waiting on that perfect moment to do everything that they've been wanting to do. And I know y'all be seeing the cases where, a person will go pew-pew a target or something. They couldn't wait. They acted on it now. They can't wait. Now, to the women. All that I'm just a girl shit, all that's out the window. Who do y'all think they gonna come after first? Women and children will be the #1 target.
right? And you hear what it is she's saying, and she's absolutely right. Women and children will be top target, and the reason they'll be top target is because they're defenseless. Without a man, a child can't defend itself. You see, without a man, a woman can't defend themselves, even though a lot of you women believe in your mind that you can fight men and that you can do all of these things, because you done watched a lot of movies and, things like that. So you believe in your mind that, oh, I can overcome a man. You're not going to be able to overcome a man in these times, man. You're going to literally need a man of the Lord, you see, dealing with you ultimately to make it through these times. That's the only way you women are going to make it, you see, because it's just going to be complete chaos going on out here in the streets of America. And like I said, everything that we ultimately see being set up is ultimately leading to that, man. Why you think they sending all of these National Guard troops to these different states, man? You see, these devils know that it's only a matter of time before they do something and that all hell is going to break loose in this place, America. You see, and it's only a matter of time. And we know that we're living in that time and season where anything is bound to happen at any given moment. And when this stuff really does hit the fan, man, a lot of you people are going to be taken off guard by it because a lot of you people, you have not been building yourselves up in the spirit. Talking about for you tribes out there, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian men and women. You have not been building yourselves up in the spirit. You have not been seeking the Lord during this grace period. So a lot of you people, you're going to be defenseless in these times, man, spiritually speaking,
Women and children will be the number one target. Women and children will be the number one target. The number one target. All that I'm just a girl, pretty princess, all that shit is out the window, especially if you have children. As a grown woman, you need to know how to defend yourself. And I'm not talking about just with a pew-pew. You need to be able to drop a grown-ass man to the ground if you need to and run. You feel me? Get your kid.
And what she's saying is complete madness because ultimately we know genetic-wise that, man, a woman cannot overpower a man. You see, this is why you men, Salakia, but the women are going to need a man of the Lord, you see, because ultimately you're not going to be able to fight against a grown man, especially in a time like this of chaos and all hell breaking loose. Come on, man. That's impossible. But like I said, this is the pride of a lot of these women. They believe in their mind that they can ultimately overpower and overcome a man. That's what they believe. That's what they've been taught in this place, America. You see, they got that mindset. But hey, in it's time to come, man, that shit going to fade away quick. You see, a lot of you women out there, you studs, you bull dykers, you muff munchers or whatever they call themselves. Hey, you women out there, y'all going to realize that y'all need a man because you're going to know that that man role was not created for you. You see, that it wasn't created for you to be tough and for you to be first and all of that bull stuff, man. You see, because we know ultimately that the Heavenly Father created an order to things. You see, there's an order on how things supposed to be ran. Right. And I'm going to go to that real quick. All right. Bear with me. There's an order on how the Lord set things up, man. And nothing can go against that order, no matter what you women believe ultimately in your mind of what power you have. Hey, that's not going to get you through these times that are to come. A lot of women and only the hopeful elect ladies are going to be in that spirit of knowing that ultimately they need a man to make it through these times that are coming. You see, the regular woman, 2/3 women, these heathen women, they're going to be in that mindset of, thinking that they can do it all on their own. Oh, men are creepy and, all of this bullshit, man. And hey, they are going to be the ones, like I read earlier, that are going to be falling victim to these unfortunate situations that are to come soon. They're going to be the ones falling victim to these Gurga troops and all of these different maniacs and spirits created for vengeance that the Lord is going to unleash in these times, man, upon people. Hey, they're going to be falling victim, man, you see, because people don't want to get in line. People don't want to be obedient. You see, people want to be proud. People want to do things the way they want to do it, you see. But as it tells you in Proverbs 14:12, there's a way which seemeth right unto a man or a woman, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So it may seem like the right thing to do in the mind of you women to be independent and to do the things in which it is that you've been being fed by Esau. But that's going to lead to your demise in these times to come, man. You see? This is 1 Corinthians 11:3 going into the order of things. It said, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You see, our Lord. And the head of the woman is the man, you see. So the man is first and then the woman. The woman was created to be the helpmate to serve the man, you see. But like I said, here in Babylon and Great America, those things are totally reversed because ultimately you have the devil that's in power, you see, and he ultimately, got everything in shambles. But it says, and the head of Hamashiach Yahushua is Yahweh. So like I said, I just read the order of things. And that's what a lot of women in these times we're coming into is about to realize, that there truly is an order to how things are supposed to be set up, that the man truly is the head. You see, and like I said, they're not going to get that to, like I said, all hell breaks loose, to everything really just starts going chaotic, man. When you got purged like events, you see, and all hell really unleashing in these streets of America, that's when a lot of these women gonna put that pride to the side and shut the hell up, man. You see, and know that they gotta ultimately get in line. You see, a lot of them are, but those that are not gonna be in that spirit, then hey, they're just gonna die, man. You see, they're gonna be judged. That just is what it is, right? So I'm gonna finish playing this video.
Seeing yourself, and I'm not talking about just with a pew pew. You need to be able to drop a grown-ass man to the ground if you need to and run. You feel me? Get your kids. You feel me? You need to be teaching your kids how to survive, too. This is the times that we in. This is just the reality, bro. You won't always have a man around you that you can rely on to protect you. So in that case, what are you going to do? You going to lay down and give up? No. Know how to fucking defend yourself.
Right? And I'm going to say this again. The hopeful elect lady, they're going to know that they need a man. And the Lord is going to lead them to the men, you see, for protection and for a refuge. But for you women out there, man, that ultimately believe in your mind that, hey, you're going to be able to fight against groups of men with guns and all type of, hey, we'll see how that's going to play out.
As a grown woman, and if you got kids, you already need to be physically fit in the first place. Let's not repeat history. All of this stuff coming out about Hurricane Katrina, please do not let all these go in vain, bro. One thing that taught me is that women are extremely vulnerable, women and children. So all that, I'm just a girl shit, nah, I ain't with all that. I'm telling y'all, I'm finna get into some martial arts and all types of shit. I'm not playing, bro. This shit is not, it's not time to play. It's time to get for real.
Right. And we heard what it is Eve was saying, you know, talking about martial arts. I mean, like I said, you know, none of that is going to save you if you don't have a man of the Lord with you. You see, if you don't have an elect man of the nation of Israel sheltering and protecting you, then you're not going to make it in these times, man. No matter what you know, no matter how many weapons you have, no matter how tough you think you are, no matter how many, whatever you may have, man. You see, and I'm going to go to a precept real quick, right? This is Isaiah chapter 13, and I'm going to start at verse 12. It said, I will make a man, right? This is talking about an elect man of the nation of Israel, you see, more precious than fine gold, you see, because that man of the Lord, while everybody else is going to be bugging out and losing their mind and going insane in these times that are coming, you see, you're going to have the elect, they're going to be stable, you see, because as it tells you in Isaiah 33:6, how knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, man. You see, and the elect are going to have that knowledge and wisdom of the scriptures within them, man. So they're going to be stable while chaos and all hell is erupting in these streets very soon, man. You see, everybody else is going to be overtaken, you know. Men, women that are not of the Lord's elect, they're going to be out here just not knowing what to do, losing their minds, bugging out, you know, making bad decisions. That's what people are going to do, man, because they're not going to have this knowledge and wisdom. They're not going to be, you know, that gold, man, like the elect is going to be in these times, you see. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, you see. And I'm going to go down. I'm going to read down to 16. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger, right? And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. You see, and that's what you got a lot of people doing now here in America, because like I said, a lot of these people are beginning to see that America is over, that this place is done, that there's no saving this country, man. A lot of people understand that, and you got a lot of people that were in this country for years, now they're leaving and going back to their homelands, right? Verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, man. You see? Everybody that loves this place, America, everybody that wants to be a part of this economy, everybody that ultimately have ties to this place. Hey, when this place goes down and starts suffering, and this place really starts going through its judgment, which is going through it now, but it's going to get worse, then, hey, you people are going to fall through it. You see, men, women, children, whoever, man, if you're not of the Lord's elect. You see, verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, right? And their wives ravished. And we just looked up that word, right? Earlier on. That word ravished goes into being taken advantage of, man, which is going to happen to a lot of you women out there with that feminist mindset. You see, you women out there that don't need a man. You see, you that can do it all by yourself. You're going to be, in a pitiful case in these times that are coming. You see, that's why the hopeful elect lady, they're going to know that they need a man of the Lord to comfort them, to be with them, to get them through these terrible times. They're going to know their position. As I read earlier in Corinthians, there's an order to things. They're going to know that they're the tail and not the damn head. But a lot of you women out there that ultimately believe you're the head, hey, it's over for you. It's over for you. I'm telling you, you people are through, right? And that's just going to be a lot of you people's judgment, man. Because like I said, a lot of you people, Lord's will, we be at that number, of course, because we don't know if we're the elect, but we say hopeful elect. Lord's will, we be at that number. But a lot of you people, you're not trying to serve the Lord. You're not trying to do right and do what's pleasing to the Lord. Talking about the 2/3 of our people. So, hey, the Lord is not going to be with you in these times. I'm talking about men and women and your offspring. You see, it's going to be completely terrible out here for you people, man. All right. Especially for you women, because like I said before, you're the weaker vessel. So you're going to feel it the most, you see? And rightfully so. A lot of you women deserve it because you're fucking wicked, So, hey, it is what it is. What the Lord is going to bring upon you, you people deserve it. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, and this is why you're going to have this coming to pass. It says, and in that day, right, talking about the days that are coming, right, when all hell going to break loose, when everything out here is going to be crazy and chaotic, people not going to know what to do, And that day, 7 women, right, shall take hold of one man, right? And they're only going to take hold of an elect man of the nation of Israel. You see, going back into what I said earlier about that man that is going to be stable in these times while everybody else is going to be panicking and fear, shaking in their boots, not knowing what to do, you see. Just full of anxiety and fear, making bad decisions. That's what's going to be in the minds of the 2/3 men of our nation and these heathens. They're not going to be stable, man. They're going to be full of fear. You see, and that's why the women going to see the elect man and see how stable that man is in these times, and they're going to flock to him. But that's only going to be the hopeful elect lady. You see, only them are going to be the ones flocking to the men of the Lord, because the Lord ain't going to lead no wicked women to his men in these times. No, the Lord is only going to lead women to the men of the Lord that are submissive, that know their role as a woman, and that are going to do the things that the Lord requires of them to do. You see, that are going to serve, you see, not the women that's going to try to think they can be in control of the man and try to direct him and, oh, I'm in control and all that, man. No, that ain't what's going on, right? It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, you see. And this is Isaiah 32:2. It said, and a man, right, an elect man, shall be as a hiding place from the wind, right? And a covert from the tempest. That's talking about these turbulent times that we're about to come into. You see, an elect man is going to be the only refuge for women in these times and children. You see, they're going to be clinging to them because that man is, like I said, is going to be stable. So he's going to be that hedge, that protection that women is going to cleave to in these times, you see. As rivers of waters in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, you see. So, yeah, hey, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Lord's willing, I pray it be edifying. Like I said, we're coming into some very deadly serious times, man. And a lot of you women, y'all are about to learn your role. You see, very soon, man. A good majority of you are not. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the hopeful elect sisters, they already know their role. They already know that the man is first and that they're the head. Salakia the tail. You see, but like I said, I'm talking about for you women that have been Americanized for too long. You see, you're about to wake up to reality very soon, man. The Lord is about to put a hole in you people's bubble, in your balloon that you've been, ultimately believing in all of this time. You see, your head been filled with pride and all type of other different things, but that's soon about to come to an end, right? But with that being said, to the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.